That's not why we're here, by the way, guys. I know people like people's business out here. But anyway.
Special relationships.
She's generally fit.
Yeah,
she's a fit person. She goes to the gym as much as
you know her.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's also as committed.
Yeah.
It's very, honestly speaking, as a guy, I think that is such a great thing to have when somebody, it's not even a position where you force someone.
Yeah.
But somebody who wants to do it because they feel they need to be fit for it. It definitely has its benefits. Because this person will also push you to not to slag.
Exactly.
But how do you go into that? Like, I mean, how's that the relationship where somebody's also training with you? Not necessarily always training with you, but kind of also it falls into your schedule.
Yeah, I mean, thing is, it just goes on what you want as well. I knew once I became a fitness dude that, you know what, I can only date a chick who's a fitness chick. Now, it doesn't have to be necessarily a fitness influencer, but it's someone who regularly, takes care of himself.
Absolutely.
I found that to be very attractive. Okay. Because I've dated chicks in the past who were not about that life.
Absolutely.
And here's what they do, bro. Like, this is not an attack on women here, but it's something that I have seen.
Okay.
Like, exponentially do that. Where they will get jealous of the fact where you're training and working out, not because they're jealous of you training, but because they get insecure thinking that other women are going to want you, which sounds cute and adorable, but at the same time it's so limiting and it's just an insecurity thing.
Absolutely.
You find where it just creates arguments over the silliest thing, where I'm just like, no man, I can't be arguing with you about something that I was doing long before you came into the picture. I'll still be doing it. If you leave and this ends, I'll still be doing it after then. So why is this such an issue? If you don't like it, come with me. No, come with me then. If it really bothers you that much, come with me.
Yeah.
So I just realized that, you know what, I can't deal with a chick who's not about this life.
It's tough. I've been through that also as well. Because it really... What is the problem? You're like, oh, you're going to gym to go meet your gym girlfriends. Like, okay.
That song has a weird little undertone.
However, no one must be oblivious to the fact, especially if she's like that, to be in a point where she must realize that you are in that environment.
Exactly.
That's the reality.
Dude.
If somebody's not going to put in that work and make sure that you are going to be, you are going to wonder. Exactly. Your eye is going to wonder.
It is. Hey, dude. Bro.
It's not going to be like, oh no, my girl don't train, I train.
Bro.
You got some beautiful belters out here. Bro. They're giving me attention.
Bro. Oof.
How do we work this out? How do we do this? Because it really, her insecurity should never be projected on how you live your life.
Exactly.
And she must realize there are benefits.
She has to understand that.
It's the same thing. It's the same concept of a chick going onto an Instagram and being an Instagram chick and does all stuff and gets all these attention from men. There's nothing much you can do about it.
Nothing much you can do, bro.
However, you can't be like, no, she always on Instagram and saying, you look so good, I can't do this. Like, no, in this scenario, there's nothing much you can do. You can't really include yourself because she wouldn't. But at the same time, you can't stop her because it's her choice.
Exactly.
So all you have to do is basically sway go to the wayside.
And
I'm not saying cheat. I'm saying it doesn't work out for you.
Exactly.
Sometimes men need to concede that certain things don't work for them in terms of their spec.
Exactly.
Especially, really, I would love, I've never dated a chick who goes to the gym. I would love to have that opportunity to date someone going to the gym. Maybe I'm shooting my shot directly at TV. But
ladies. You're on the lookout.
I'm active, I love sports, I love all these type of things. I'm not saying give me a naughty badge or shit I deserve, but I feel that those are the elements of me that really work in. And if somebody who's my partner, I would really get involved.
Bro, it really it puts you at peace in a way. I think it really does. Unless you're one of those insecure guys, and there's a flip side to this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
There are those insecure guys who don't want their women at the gym because they're afraid the guys are gonna look, and it's like, guys, dudes, guys, you can't be like that.
Some competition
there has to be a bit of trust at some point, and it is a risk, but life itself is a risk, just as relationships are a gamble, bro. So it's like, you have to have that sense of security as a man to understand, if your chick is fine as hell, you have to understand that she will have dudes looking at her. She will have dudes in the DM. It's up to her at the end of the day, because if she does fall into those temptations, that's a reflection. It's because us men, we look at women as possessions sometimes. That's our problem, is we don't realize that these are human beings who are capable of fallacy and being up and down. So if she leaves, she leaves. Let her leave, bro. Like dudes are acting all emotional and
they just get all tight.
It's like how can that be a relationship? And there are guys that I know, big bodybuilder, 5% body fat type of dudes who are like them. It's like, okay, like how does that work? How you have all these muscles, but you're just as insecure as
your chick.
And now you don't want your chick to be at the gym with you. It's like
another 30 looking at you,
bro. It's like no, man. Cause like it delves into this thing. I'm grateful for my chick for the fact that before I got with her, I already saw things about her from a mental and emotional side that I liked. That even if she wasn't a gym chick, I would have made the exception with her to actually be with her. Because she had this sense of self and understanding, and you know, she was just. You know, she was okay with herself.
Yeah, she's always been very confident.
Yeah, exactly.
Always,
she doesn't chase after attention, which is something I actually like as well, because I'm not an attention seeker myself.
Yeah.
So it just kept me like at at ease in a way. So, but you'll find people who are like, whoa, super ripped. Those Instagram, what do they call them? What's the word? Not Instagram models, but influencers.
Yeah, influencers.
Who are chicks who are like that. Bro, the most insecure you've.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Deep, yeah.
Like then it makes me realize that Yazin, each gym is one, part of it. Your body is one part of it, but the rest is all mental and emotional.
Absolutely.
It has to. It's like a trifecta, bro. It's like a tripod. It has to be, in line with everything. Body, mental, heart. It all has to be in one.
And one thing together.
And most people are always just lena le. Can't date people like that, bro. I've been there, and it is killer. Tinder Swindler. God.
Alright, so homie, this guy. Like sometimes some people like.
Oh man.
It's one of those. Okay, so it's a Netflix original.
Yeah.
I've seen Netflix came out with it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the stories of testimonies of 3 women who were swindled by this guy, who is he apparently calls himself the son of diamonds.
Okay.
Israeli chap, and says
he gave himself a stage name. What the hell? Come on, bro.
Apparently, he's from the stories he gave to these girls upon meeting them. Is that his father owns a diamond company, a diamond consortium.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, he's on that ride there.
Clever guy, bro.
So of course, he presented a lifestyle of wealth to these women. He,
diamonds are a woman's best friend.
What I mean?
I'm sure he went to that angle, bro.
He played the love card.
I'm sure he did. Yeah.
Until there was a point where he had said his life is in danger and he needs to jump ship and he needs some money. He needs money for plane tickets to go to a certain place to keep in hiding from his enemies. And he would ask these women, or he asked one woman at first for loans.
Yeah.
Loans of money, looking like excess of $30,000 at a time.
Good Lord.
And here's the thing: for that first, there were 3 ladies that were interviewed.
The
first lady had literally is now currently in debt of over $300,000 in total. Because of, for me, I don't get it. The fact that you're already giving a dude this.
Exactly.
You're giving it to you're taking out 9 loans out of your money, 9 loans out of your name, your credit record.
Come on.
And you're saying here for your plights and stuff like that. For me, like, what I had a problem was like, out of the 3, the second girl, she also kind of went through the same thing, but she kind of friend zoned him.
Yeah.
Like, they went on the mandatory date, blah blah blah. They were friends, but he still felt the need to go there, use her vulnerability.
Yeah.
The third one, same thing. But she didn't know because he was trying to live in the clear and narrow at that time, but he still had his drama behind him.
Yeah.
So now, of course, the only person that benefited was her because she took all his expensive clothes. Like he used to dress, man. This guy, this guy got style.
Dapper dude.
You can't take it away, Chef. He got style, bro.
Yeah.
Like nice Louis Vuitton jerseys. She sold all that stuff on eBay.
What?
Everything on eBay. But not to give it away, but guys, watch Tinder Swindler, please. I think it's the latest craze right now. And for me, those ladies need to be held accountable about those choices they make.
They have to. Look,
it's like
I don't care if people come and say, "Oh man, you're victim blaming or victim shaming," which I've heard is a bunch of BS from my side.
You're a responsible adult.
You're a grown up. I'm sure at some point you'll be like, "Nah, something smells fishy." Something. Dude, in every plan, there's always a loophole. You're telling me these girls were so in love with this guy, was so enamored by the lifestyle he was portraying that they didn't just start to go, nah, something's
not right.
Come on, bro. Come on. Bro, $300,000 in debt.
Nigga, get yourself some good bodyguards if your bodyguard's getting jumped.
Bro.
He would take his phone, record his bodyguard getting that after getting jumped, you'd have a cut here.
Nah.
Come on, dude.
Come on. No.
Get a new bodyguard.
Bro.
If he's getting his ass whipped so bad, get a new bodyguard.
Exactly.
No, don't be like this way. Your life is in danger because of him.
I'll give the guy credit for putting up such a good hustle, should I say. But at the same time, it's just like, no, ladies, y'all are grown. Y'all are grown. In this culture of scammers, y'all are grown. You telling me you could not smell a scam coming out of this?
And that's the thing that really comes back, and this is something that baffles me.
Yeah.
A lot of women, and I get it, a lot of women will come with this rhetoric or this saying, I don't date broke men. A guy who's got a plan like that will not present to you in a broke level.
Exactly.
He'll present himself at the highest of the high.
Of course. That's Instagram all over. This is Instagram in itself.
He will sell you a dream.
Proper.
And he'll convince you otherwise. Of course, he'll take you on first class plane. As much that money is coming from somewhere.
From somewhere. Exactly.
So now you're in a situation where this person is literally doing all the best things and then eventually stops.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before you start seeing it happen. Bro. That's why I don't get it, where you'll hear stories on YouTube from different content creators, particularly women, talking about how they got scammed. How are you still getting scammed from these men?
Bro.
This is not, like, I won't lie, the only scamming's been around for a long time. It just happened so that Netflix released and dramatized the scenario.
Of course, they had to Hollywoodize it in a way.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. They had to. But it's like, guys, a scam is sometimes a bit easy to tell. So you suddenly these ladies did not have a little hunch that just said that something's off. I'm willing to bet they did. They just chose to ignore it because. Especially those two who claimed they were in love, or they were in my time when you're in the feelings, bro. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they were just like, nah, this is no scam. You'd never do that to me. But I'm just like, ladies, really, like, doesn't logic just kick in a picture? Let's give logic his day, and let's let the truth have its day.
And it's funny how a lot of girls, especially from here, commented on it, are so woke to the fact that the guy's a scammer. They'll be like, hell no.
Exactly.
I get it.
Because I think girls know this. That's what they know. They can smell a rat, dog. They can smell a rat.
Far,
they
bro.
can smell a rat. Far. They know.
They know what's going on. You're telling me like there's too many of them here. We see them too.
Exactly. We see them too, bro.
But look, here's the thing. What we can't say shit because you're a hater.
Yeah, exactly.
He lives an extravagant life better than you, so you're just jealous because you don't wear money shoes and money pants.
Okay. Like that matters.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Sure.
All right.
Like that matters. Yeah, that fake life matters. Sure. Okay.
Talk to me when your bank account
exactly.
is low. That's it.
Let me know how that don't pay room's tasting.
Tell me how
it tastes in jail. Exactly. No,
like, what the heck? Like, we're so surprised about and that's always the same thing. The guys who are these scammers, the guys who do this, always present to themselves in a higher light where it puts them such in a comfortable space.
Bro.
If a shorty is being pampered, hampered, and taken on trips on first class plane trips, of course it's gonna happen. Of course you're gonna get that situation.
Bro.
But let's see 3 months, 6 months down the line when this facade keeps going. I don't believe anybody should give anybody money unless you're married to them, living together, or some type of connection going on.
If it's someone who's like even a pen pal or whatever, don't give them money.
Ain't giving you jack.
Don't give them nothing.
Because they'll be like, I'm in a better situation. No. Go speak to your daddy. Go speak to your parents.
Bro, this is literal. What's it called? Catfishing at its best. Right? This is like a form of catfishing. Right? I was watching that MTV Catfish on YouTube the other day, and I'm just like, these are scammers here. Why are these girls giving these guys money, bro? Why are you sending this girl or this guy, whatever, $300 and you're a single mother? Like, how can you afford to give it? And I'm just like, no, because you think you're in love, or you think this is a real person, the same real person who is doing their level best to not see you in person. Will that not, bring up some sort of suspicion in you?
I mean, really?
Come on now. No, guys. Sometimes as victims, we're not attacking the victim, but at some point we're like, where is the logic?
Absolutely.
Where did your logic go? I'm sure your logic kicked in, but you chose to ignore it because you were chasing the fantasy.
Absolutely.
It's Tinder Swindler.
Yeah.
I give him props for what he pulled off.
Oh, yeah, man. No,
I don't feel that sorry for the ladies just because from a logic standpoint, I know they saw that this was BS, but they still chose to go with it anyway.
And look, the system, as much as it is, the way it is, he did. Look, guys, and please, when I say this, I'm not siding with the man.
Yeah,
I'm not saying whatever is justifiable or whatever.
Exactly, we're not.
The fact that is that when they were given this money, he didn't say, give me this money. They gave it to him,
bro.
He asked and he gave. They gave him the money.
Love, or what they think is
the
love.
bank. The bank doesn't care about that. They just want their money.
They just want their money.
I'm sure they deal with a million cases revolving around this. Nothing makes this special. So that's my thing, man. It's like,
no, man.
Really, we need to think in terms of things like this. Look, I'm not saying there are women scammers too.
Yeah, plenty.
Woo.
Plenty. I've seen them.
Plenty, bro.
Plenty. Almost got played by one a few weeks ago, bro.
Gosh.
Some BS. I'm just like,
you lie, man.
Get out of here. Yeah, it happened there by the McDonald's, there by Rocco Mamas, you know, there on Bears No Deer.
Yeah.
Some girl trying some BS with a cell phone. I think they were just trying to jack my phone, but they were trying to present it as if one of their friends is having a seizure or something. Can you please come help? And I'm like, I know where you're going with this. Get out of here. I know. I just came in for my Rocco Mamas, bro. They just up and left like nothing happened. I'm just like, you chicks are playing games. I was like,
right into the seizure.
Stop playing games, man.
Playing games,
with the seizure, I'm like, really? Come on now. I was like, come on.
Get that out of here.
You're right, there's just as much women's games are the men, but it's like logic, guys. It's just logic. If you can smell a rat, if you have a hunch that something's off, believe it. If you have a gut feeling that something's off, really investigate and just tap into it because it's telling you that for a reason.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna take out 9 loans, 9 loans. I'm surprised she even was approved for.
Oh man, all 9, man.
She has a great credit score. Not now, though.
Shit, her credit score's on point, man.
Bro, 9. Oh, man, that was crazy, bro.
Large amounts, boy. Large amounts. There's no playing games.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Talk about privilege on one hand.
Yes, it's 9.
We can't even get like 3 or 1 even.
Even 1 even is a mission, bro.
Come on, leverage, bro. Without leverage.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
We really need to think when it comes to things like this. Women need to, and I always emphasize to women. You blame a specific group of men. You blame them for all these things. You do this, that, the rest. But it's your responsibility as an adult to choose who you consult with.
Exactly. Get your what is it called? Your the instincts. Get those instincts out. Ignore the instincts of wanting to also be that kind of chick who's also flashy. Get that out of the way. Just leave the romantic, leave the fantasy, leave the fairy tale out of it because it's not gonna help you with it.
Absolutely.
And, I'm just like you see hands fall for this even with relationships with regular dudes, bro. And it's just like, wow. You go, so what's going on with you? Like what's happening, ladies? Like, how do you believe a man who comes in and just spews all this BS? And you can see Umchi that doesn't have the right sense of character, but you still want to go with him because you believe you'll change him.
It's very easy to be sold a lifestyle.
Bro,
very easy.
Come on.
It's very easy.
It makes me question the person though as to where are you going with this? Like the actual person falling for it. Where are you going? What exactly do you want? Do you want that lifestyle? Do you envision that for yourself? Or like Ufuna, what's your end game? There has to be an end game to
Absolutely.
No, I'm with you there, man. It's crazy.
It's insane deep,
It's ridiculous, bro.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Ridiculous.
Man, but like it's really something to look into and take into consideration. To those things. This show has become so viral across the world. But one thing we are not realizing is that these things do happen.
They do happen.
And we need to look at, I can guarantee you, there are probably other stories which are worse than this guy.
Much worse.
The only reason is that this guy has the goal to still go on his social media platforms, still post his good life after the facts.
Where does he find the balls to do that, bro? My goodness. Stop
really,
thinking you can change him. You're not going to change him.
Come on.
He's not going to change for you. Come on now.
All these things,
choose wisely. Choose wisely.
Suss out the nigga. Suss out the nigga.
Vet that guy. Vet him properly.
I said this to homie Martin, and on his IG live, and I said, if all you want to find a woman that you are with in terms of just seeking her out, if you're seeking out a nice woman or whatever, see how she moves. Watch, just gauge and check out, see what's up.
Exactly.
And then you'll just get a bit of an idea as to how she posts on social media, how she behaves in public, how she talks to other people. It's things like that you need to check.
Bro.
Yes, she's a belt of a body.
But
don't get blinded.
Don't get blinded by that, bro. Yo, what did Biv DeVoe say in that song Poison? Never trust a big butt and a smile. There was a lesson behind that, bro. There was a lesson you take, guys. don't just fall for whatever you see in front here.
Absolutely.
Dig into a person's character. Make sure you dig into a person's character. Deep. Like really go in. Even the ugly side, because everyone has an ugly side.
Absolutely.
The question is, what ugly are you willing to live with? That's all it is.
That's all that is.
That's all it is. What ugly are you willing to live with?
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't expect perfection, but suss out the negatives and see if you can manage that. If you can, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.